Well, hello again. I welcome you back to my channel. My name is Kendrick. I am K1 Creations. I am K1 the Prophet. God made me his brave heart and the grateful heart. I thank you for tuning in once again as he uses me and chooses me to express himself through me. I give him all the honor, glory, and praise. I give him absolutely, unequivocally, indubitably all of the credit. I've never wanted credit. I've always strived only to pass my tests. So I wanted to check in with you guys and give you this update. I have never did a video in the morning time, but I have been receiving downloads and you guys messages and good energy that you've been sending, and I have been receiving it, and God has a way of reminding me, and I feel like the burdens have been lifted. He has the ability to remove me from myself and take a look at myself to see how I sound and to see where I'm at. And I always say that I have a non-physical perspective, so I'm able to correct myself and see these things and see what changes I need to make. And for this, I'm grateful. And also, he has communicated with me through numbers. So I wrote a few notes down, but I feel great today because this is the day that the Lord has made. I will be glad and rejoice in it. My God is an awesome God. Jesus paid it all when he died on the cross. As I continue to live my life, he shows me experiences and why that was so significant for the world. And when you start experiencing these things, you have a better understanding of when people shout and when people praise him. It's an outer body feeling. And I want to thank all my chosen ones, my light workers, my indigos, my galactic family, my Christians. There's a lot going on in the world right now. A lot of chaos. A lot of discomfort in people. I hope that I can bring a calm to some of that. Like I said, I don't mention God as a shield or as a jacket that I want to wear. He has always communicated to me, I am only here because of him. Without question, I have no choice. I guess I do have a choice, but I will never not include him in anything that I do. But I don't want to wear it as a sleeve. I don't want to smack people with this knowledge and awareness. I only want to help. And I encourage all of us with powerful relationships to share it with others and try to be not offensive and cause chaos with this during these times, in these days. So he has been communicating with me. He has been reminding me, as many challenges arose in my life and as I was mistreated by others due to my kind heart. And I would say, this is what you got for me, God. I'm recently now seeing what he had for me. I could not see it. He was hiding it from me intentionally. And before I'm done with this video, I will share with you the reasons why he hid it from me. To those that may think that I was slow or, I mentioned I have been at what I considered my peak many times. I have been on top of my awareness many times. I just was not applying it. The world has changed. I was doing it before many things had come to the light. Like I said, before the internet. But he has been working with me and talking to me, and I have never felt better, probably in my lifetime, than I feel today. I now see what he had for me, and I'm going to try not to get emotional. I have a clear understanding now. I understand and I accept it. I'm ready for my life of supernatural wonders. All of my past has been forgotten. It has been buried and burned. If I should share it again, it will be in books, but only in books, for I will not share it again publicly and disperse this energy or that type of energy into the world. I am so grateful. I feel so amazing right now. It all makes sense to me now. He makes all things new. His touch is an instant restart, like on a video game. He can do the impossible. I hope and pray that I am an example for you guys. I am not weak. I am not gullible. I am not a fool. Nobody from my past is going to come back to me. They have not. I'm certain that they will not. I don't know what others are talking about, but if they're talking about that, they're just seeking attention. I repeat, they are just seeking attention. I totally surrender to him. I am a child of the Most High, and I will display that the rest of my days. My peace, my serenity, my joy, my light. I will display this for the rest of my days. And nothing that is not connected to that frequency or those frequencies. Never have I ever doubted God. I was just patient. I've never doubted myself. I was just being patient. I mentioned momentum and how I always measured myself by my momentum and where my momentum was, because it goes up and down. So I was just waiting for my momentum to build back up. And I couldn't do this by myself this time. After the humiliation ritual, I tried to snap back on, but boatloads of new information was made aware to me. I had to keep up with all of this, as well as get over everything that I have endured for this past 6-7 years. And I did it all alone. So it wasn't easy, but I may have talked like it was, but I promise you it was not. The purpose of this video today is I have been cleansed. All of the pollutions and strife dumped onto me. Our omnipotent God has sent snowplow trucks to clean it up, lift it up into dump trucks, and taken to where the trash goes. I feel like all the weight, baggage, stress, and strife has been lifted. It has been removed from me. It has been removed from my mind. It has been removed from my future. It has been removed from my plans. It has been removed from my memory. It has been removed from my conversation. It has been removed from my identity. And I'm grateful for this. It has all been removed. I feel absolutely amazing. I give all the honor, glory, and praise to God. I give him all the credit. I give him all my trust. I give him all my faith. And I give him all my attention. You know, he uses things to get my attention. And right after the humiliation ritual, he started bringing things to my attention that I had no idea was in store for me. So I was like, what? Wait a minute. What? Really? Like, wow. So being the person, the high-ranked first ballot chosen one, it was written in the book, being the spirit with all of the awareness that he's putting these things in and talking to and telling me where to go and what to do, and then seeing it in the physical world, it has been surreal. Really, surreal doesn't fully describe the feeling. When you're getting information in your mind, in your heart, and then the world responds and forms to this information like a puzzle. When you experience this, you can't be mad at the pieces in the play. And it's so hard to describe. It's like a fairy. It's like, I don't even know the term to use. But you can't be upset. A lot of times I've overcome things, and like recently, last night, I went for a 3-hour walk. I didn't want to drive to my destination. I wanted to think and study, so I walked. It was an hour and a half to and from. And as I was walking, I was realizing a lot of things and able to see it from not being myself. I don't know if it makes any sense to you guys, but I just want you to know that I've been cleansed, and I want to thank you guys for all of your posts. Everything you've been doing has worked. I'm so grateful for you. Like I've said, let me finish my notes, so I don't want to say it out of time. He uses things to get my attention. His timing is perfect. When I lost my mother, I knew it was going to be the hardest thing to overcome in my life. I knew it would take a long time to get over. He always comforted me. My goal was 20 years. That first year was devastating. So I knew to make it 20 years, I couldn't just knock down 20 years. I had to do it little by little. So my goal was to do 5 years at a time. The year after I lost her, which was a bonus year, because I lost her on a year number 6. So the next year was a bonus year, which was the 7th year. He gave me a big rig. So I was extremely happy, out of my mind. I didn't understand it. I had a double bunk sleeper. I used to just wake up and go look outside at the truck, the big rig, the semi. Still paying attention to my years, my timing, my divine timing that he put in me. So I found joy in my career, which bought me some more time. I had my career going on for 12 years, which was exciting, driving all over the country, meeting new people, learning new environments, atmospheres, economies, getting business contracts, doing good business, really seeing and learning my value in the world. And everybody has responded to me the same. This experience with these people going against me, like I said, I don't know 1,000 people. It can't be 1,000 people, but the world is so much bigger than the people that I know. And I am an example for you people out there. If you're letting people stop you, the world is bigger than who you know. Put your hand in God's hand, He can do anything but fail. Then God told me to abandon my career and go back to California and lay low. I did that, but I did not lay low. Since I had a Class A license, commercial driver's license, I drove buses. I received even more hatred driving buses. This has been a lifetime of hate. Since I got back to California, they had dispensaries, which is marijuana farms. So I started smoking weed. None of these other states had dispensaries. Then they came with a drug test. I had to take a drug test, so I got some urine from someone, which was a relative. They intentionally gave me dirty urine. I won't say the drug. So I looked at it as, I took it offensive, but it was God telling me he wanted me to lay low. This was my interpretation. All of this has led me to this day. Because I was fighting trying to keep my Class A license. It was giving me trouble. Oh my goodness. Every time I try to go against God's plan, he would force me to lay low, but he'll take all the pain away. He'll take the frustration away. So no matter how bad it'll look, it wouldn't look that bad to me, and he'll still meet all my needs. All of this has led me to today. So every time I was disobedient, he would force me to stop. And I would understand later that he always did these things to protect me. So my point is, making it 20 years wasn't even my plan, it was his. Because this will be year 20 in March. And also calculating my 6s plus the bonus year. This time is now. This is the bonus year, like I said in my first video. And I still have time left. I mean, this is divine mathematics. I can't believe what I'm saying right now. In the future, I'm going to be watching these videos, tripping off of my life. So today, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful beyond words. I wanted to share this. God can do anything but fail. I cherish my relationship with him, this connection, this bond, this sacred unity, these open lines of communication, or open line of communication that he has had with me. I have been renewed and redeemed so emphatically that the blind can see it. I can't imagine how people feel that know me, that are watching this, because I haven't even got loose yet. I still have copycats. I don't know what they're doing, and I promise you, I've been holding back. I can't wait till I won't have to hold back anymore. Well, what would you need to not hold back? To be made aware. Can you send me a link? Can I see what they're doing? Can I see something? That will help me. I don't want to get off track. I have not got started yet. He was protecting me, keeping me isolated so that I would be totally authentic and not a replica. Because that's what I don't want to be. Because I've never saw a man that I wanted to be like. I can learn things. I can get ideas. I can be inspired. But never do I want to copy anybody. Someone did a video. They said that that's okay to do. But I don't want to start that because I might not stop. I don't want to play with that. I'll continue to look to the hills for my authenticity. So I'm just grateful to be here and to make my relationship that has been private with God public at a time like this. I could never be ashamed overcoming all the things I have overcome, and I'm so grateful. So this being said, I will continue to look to the hills for my wisdom and help moving forward. I'm certain that I will receive it, for he has never failed me. I'm still in the same situation, but I'm going to finalize that today. I'll have to show you guys this beautiful skyline behind me. Since I came in the morning, the sun is behind me now. You guys are going to get to see the real, true beauty. I have been receiving so many downloads, so much data from him. I feel overwhelmed. It's been like Christmas the past 12 hours. It's been like a spiritual Christmas, an informative Christmas, an insightful Christmas, an enlightening Christmas. I've never had a mentor, a prayer partner, a best friend, a group that I was in, or an organization that I was in, and I made it here. And I haven't had a mother for 20 years. And they started going against me soon as she died. And when she was here, they went against her the same way they were doing it against me. So I'm so grateful for these things. I'm not prideful. I have been solo on my spiritual walk, and I made it here. I feel absolutely amazing. It all makes sense. So I wanted to share that with you. I've been getting more information. And some of it is unpleasant. Some of it is from those that may doubt me. And this is not only for me, this is for others. People may doubt you sometimes if you don't meet their expectations of you, whether you know them or not. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let that get you out of character. Stay focused on God. Monitor who you watch. If you're watching somebody and they give you butterflies in your stomach, they start to put fear into you or worry for any reason, don't watch them. Only watch what feels good. Only watch what's uplifting to you, inspiring you, pushing you forward. And if they do both, if they inspire you, then discourage you, inspire you, then discourage you, take a break from watching them also. Because I'm going to try to make sure my videos, they may have been a little emotionally all over the place, but this is only I'm at 2 months from doing videos. 2 months. And I have awakened totally now. I've been reminded of where I was and who I am. Couldn't have did it without you guys' help this fast, but I know that's how God works. He's timeless. Instant gratification. Instant renewal. Only God could do that. I call that Godspeed. I'm grateful for this awareness. So that being said, like I said, he has been giving me new information that made me tap into my emotions. On a spiritual level, my emotions are always in check. But when you start talking about personal things, that starts tugging at my emotions. So that's where the confusion came in. Trying to please people because they start tugging at your emotions. And some of these things, these people talk about them. These people are influencing them. So it appears. So that's where the emotion and the outbursts, the off balance kicks in. But I understand now because it could be intentional. And if it is, good job.